What's going on, my fellow Raiders, Doomers, Crusaders, Scullies, Fivers, and Whip enthusiasts out there? It's me, Russell. I run the Rusty Bullwhip YouTube channel, and welcome back. It's time for another whip review, and we're going to be reviewing one of the two new whips that I got from Torrance Fisher of SwordGuyBuilds. We're going to be reviewing the purple 6-foot Economy Bullwhip from my last unboxing video. It's time to take a closer look at this really gorgeous whip. So before I get into any more of the details, I think the first thing we'll notice right away is the color. These Economy Bullwhips come in a multitude of colors. You can basically get them in whatever color you want on the site, and I really like that variety. And I chose purple because, well, one, I don't really have a lot of like brighter colored whips other than maybe like a bright greenish pink one, but I think purple is a nice contrast to the earthy colored whips in my collection, and it was kind of the only one available on the in-stock page, so I just took advantage of that at the time. Also, a little fun fact about me: in high school, my pep rally class color was purple, so I think this is kind of cool that if I were to order this way back in my high school days, this probably would have been a great whip to show off some class spirit. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get straight to business. Let's start off with the handle. We're starting with the heel knot. The heel knot is nice and round. It's very small. It's very reminiscent of the Economy Indie heel knot. It has sort of those overlapping strands, but it's not an oval shape. It's sort of a rounder, boxy kind of shape. And the knot itself is very small, but it has a nice grip in the hand. Another big part of the handle is the design. We also have those double diamonds, very much like the Economy Indie Bullwhip again, as well as the transition knot, which is, I believe, a 5x7 transition knot, or if I'm incorrect, please correct me in the comments. And moving into the transition area, still pretty stiff. I haven't really cracked this whip too much. It's still basically brand spanking new out of the box. I took it out to test crack it a couple weeks back, and it was still very stiff, but it performed very well. And the flow for these whips is absolutely amazing. I have another Economy Bullwhip review on this channel, and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen them before, but if you haven't, they're on the channel. And something really unique about these whips in particular is that they have something called a stacked core, which means that this is the final overlay of the whip. There are no other internalized bellies. The way Torii makes these, they are very economy friendly as well as very functional. These would make for excellent starter whips or just training whips if you're training somebody with a whip. So they're very versatile for the money. Whip's taper is excellent. It's very moderate. It doesn't taper too slow or taper too quickly. It's just right. And we go all the way down to maybe a 6 plat, and then we go into this really interesting sort of tapered twist, going into this really unique kind of 2-tasseled fall hitch. I've never seen any other fall hitches done this way. I've only seen this in Torii's work, and it's really cool. And you can see that the fall is just one strand of non-gutted paracord, and it's looped through the hitch and until we get to the end of the cracker. It's not a traditional fall loop, it's just a sort of a folded piece of paracord with a fused end. And finishing off the fall, we have my own blue and white little popper. I took off the old cracker on this one, not that it was bad. I just like putting my own crackers on the end of falls. If you don't know me by now, that's just something I like to do. I guess it's a little aesthetic thing with me, but I will show you guys the original crackers that it came with so you guys know what they look like originally. So these are the original crackers that the whip comes with. They are a white sort of nylon cord, and I really like the way that Torii braids these crackers. They have a very smooth knot, and they go into these nice 2-inch long tassels. And I will say that I do like to attach my own thinner poppers on these economy whips, because since they're so lightweight anyways, this sort of heavier popper kind of makes the sound disperse a little quieter, and I kind of like a crisper sound. So that's also another reason I put my own poppers on the end. Not saying that these are bad by any means, these are excellent crackers. Alright, let's talk about performance. So this whip performs quite fast, and it is very smooth even if it's still quite stiff. My cattleman's cracks, my overheads, all my basic cracks, I was able to pull these off with no problems with this whip. This is just an excellent whip for the money. It flows out super well, and it just does all my needs. I was really in the mood for a 6-footer for a while because I've been using longer 8-foot whips, and this one just gets the job done for me, and I love it so much. So another big thank you to Torrance Fisher of SwordGuyBuilds for this amazing economy whip, and I highly suggest that you have to get one of these for yourselves to really try them out and really get a good feel for whip cracking. As always, I appreciate you guys watching this review. Please go check out SwordGuyBuilds.com if you guys want to order an economy bullwhip for yourself. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to show you guys some footage of me actually cracking this whip. It's a treat. It's really fast, and it's just an excellent whip all around. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks so much.